and I'm afraid you'll have to do it like you're doing commentary. Now, in this group, you've got your Tanzania, you've got your DRC, you've got your Morocco, and of course, Zambia. From what you hear, the feeling is it maybe being over confident, but what feeling are you getting around the fans? If you can crush that in 3 minutes, because that is all that we have.
Well, it's a positive feeling across the country because there is a lot of high expectation in the sense that, frankly, this is the first time in the last three editions where we did not participate in the Senior AFCON tournament. So obviously the fans are so positive, especially looking at the players where they're trading, especially outside Africa. They're doing very fine. So the mood is quite so positive across the country.
What sort of approach, or what do you make of the Avram Grant approach? Fatherly, tough? What is it? What is your analysis?
Well, it's a combination of father and being tough. The level of discipline has gone quite high in the camp and in the team, and this has alluded to positivity in terms of the result which we have observed from the time he came in as a coach. He has changed a lot of things, slightly even the type of play. We are playing counter-attacking football. I think we were used with ball passing, like type of rondo football, developing from the back in the midfield, and again in the final and finish attacking zone. But this time around, frankly, we can play long passing game because we have got very best strikers. So it's a slight change of the system for Zambian football. And that has given a good impetus to us and find it easier to play with opponents.
In your opinion, the distribution of roles, how do you rate it from the back, the middle, and the front? If you divide that into three.
Well, frankly, I will tell you that where we have a challenge is the holding midfield as well as the flanks, that's left and right. I think that's where we've been having a challenge. At times, Avram Grant, we have seen him using, coming up with makeshift position, which hasn't worked very, very well until up to this time when we are now at the finals. And I believe you still go with trials, especially when it comes for left and right flank. So I think the technical bench just have to be cautious, and sometimes they have to try an error. Despite other players did not even participate during qualification, but if they are able to play well in the left back and right back, it's better we go like that than what we have observed, because trust me, Franklin, that will be a benchmark for opponents. If we go with the same way, it's possible for any coach to say this is the weakness of Zambia.
And this will complement your strength, right?
Absolutely. And looking at this camp and looking at the game that we are having this afternoon, automatically first is to look at I believe the main objective is to look at the mental strength of the players and the level of fitness, because when you look at the players that have been called, others haven't been making it, especially in the first lineups from the clubs where they're coming from. So obviously there is different levels in terms of fitness. So the coaches, the technical bench want to see the level of fitness because it has to be maximized.
Chilanda, thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
You're sporty and fast. I like that. Chilanda Kupikwa, football analyst on the updates. I have to say goodbye. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time. Bye for now.